There are questions about events going forward, including security at a rescheduled White House Correspondents Dinner whenever that may take place. This is the third assassination attempt against the president in 3 years. And while the White House press secretary today says the president was satisfied with the security response, the White House not ruling out changes to keep the president and others safe. The man who law enforcement say tried to assassinate the president and exchanged gunfire with law enforcement outside the White House Correspondents' Dinner, now facing charges after an arraignment this afternoon. Cole Tomas Allen is also accused of transporting a firearm and ammunition through interstate commerce to commit a felony. Today at an arraignment, an assistant U.S. attorney saying he had a 12-gauge pump-action shotgun, a .38 caliber semi-automatic pistol, 3 knives, and other dangerous paraphernalia.
Debating, peaceful protesting, and voting are how we need to settle disagreements, not bullets.
Just before the arraignment this afternoon, Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt at the White House saying the president was satisfied with the security response, but not ruling out a change in security protocols and noting a meeting planned for this week.
The White House is always asking the tough questions and ensuring the safety of the president. I understand there will be a meeting early this week convened by the White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles with top DHS leadership, members of the United States Secret Service, and our own operations team here to ensure the safety and the security of the president, as we do have many of these major events moving forward.
Among those at the dinner, Congressman Brian Fitzpatrick, whose fiancée was at the head table. He's a former FBI agent. He says it would be difficult to put the dinner on again within 30 days, and the question is where to have it.
They're just going to have to, really change the security protocol. All you needed to do to get into the hotel premises was a paper ticket that had a number on it, no QR code, no ID validation, nothing like that. And all of the receptions, the pre-dinner receptions before you got to the ballroom, were in an unsecure zone.
Leavitt today said the president's plan for a new ballroom, which is not available this year, is critical for national security. Do you think that's an answer?
Well, there's no question the ballroom would be more secure, but I'm not a fan of the ballroom. I was not a fan of it when they started building it. I'm not a fan of it now for a number of reasons. When you have half of Americans living paycheck to paycheck, I just don't think it's a good look.
Now, the press secretary was also asked about whether the vice president would attend a rescheduled event in addition to the president, or whether there might be an effort to keep them separated. The press secretary said it is a conversation that would take place.